Yes, hello, good evening, everyone. We are back with the paper one practice. Good evening. Guys, where are you all? Come, we can learn some paper one topics. Good evening, Sharifa. Good evening, good evening. Yes, I think everyone is coming only. Yes, guys. So you have hardly 20 or 25 days for the exam. Today is the last day of July, and August last is your exam date. So obviously, I know that you are learning very you have putting your effort on that. So this time you'll clear it, no problem. You got no worries with that. Be cool and write the exam. That's what. Okay. So yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. Now some of them have joined. We'll start with the session now. We'll go with the questions. Yeah. So today we have it's a 24th quiz series. So next is like 25th. We'll celebrate the like silver jubilee or fine. So it's a 24th Q series what we have for paper one. Today what we have is people development and environment. Okay, fine. Good evening, everyone. Like I saw you. Good evening and all. Okay. So you know how people development and environment is important in this paper one part. All the topics are important. All 10 units are very much important, but they like these NTA people create very dynamic questions all those times. Like we have all dynamic parts of questions. Like last time when you check the question paper of the OMR part, like OMR exam, you can see questions which is asked in the in-depth level of people development and environment. So when you study PD, that is people development and environment, you should have a in-depth study or in-depth knowledge in all those things. Basically, you will be having questions from SDGs and all. We can expect questions from that. Some static portions, then they can ask questions, but also the question level or the question pattern is changed. So the hardness they are increasing it. So you need to have an in-depth knowledge because like everyone know how many goals are there, but of SDGs are there, but they are increasing it. Like that is why. So we can see the questions now. We'll go to that. Okay. Yes, with the first question, we are going today with the people development and environment. Yes, we here guys respond. The first question for today is nitrous oxide, that is N2O. Okay. It is said that causes acid rain, is a laughing gas, is a carcinogenic, is a greenhouse gas, is a criterion air pollutant, and you have to choose the correct answer from the options given below. A, D, E only, C, D, E, and B and D, A and E. Yeah. You are really worried about this chapter? No worries. We'll have many sessions on people development environment. We'll have many paper on practice. No worries. You can study it. No problem. We can see some of the questions and see that how the NTA people is going to ask the questions, the question pattern. Okay. So your answers. Nitrous oxide, like what do you mean by carcinogenic? It is like, maybe a new word to you, but some of you may know that. Carcinogenic is actually just causing cancer, like which causes cancer. Like you can read from the options. Nitrous oxide always when you relate with it is a laughing gas. Okay. So when you inhale it, like you laugh like anything. That is what laughing gas. And there is only one and only one option that you have is B and D. Fine. So it's a laughing gas and also it's a greenhouse gas too, nitrous oxide N2O. It's not a carcinogenic and it's not a criterion under air pollutant. Like we have air quality index and all AQI. So it's not a criterion of air under the air pollutants under the AQI and all. So it is not taken. So nitrous oxide is only B and D, and we'll go with B and D only. That is the right answer. So many right answers from the chat box I can see. Very good. Okay, that is what we have. Like they are asking some maybe like you have learned about nitrous oxide, And you have to have an idea about the like nitrous oxide and in-depth knowledge about nitrous oxide. There we have the options and all. Like if you are sure with the one option, just check the options. By the options, you can 1, 2, and 4, you can just eliminate where you have B as laughing gas. And no option carries B. Only the option 3 carries B. The option 3 is correct. Okay. That is how we eliminate and go with the right answer. Okay. That the trick, you can use that. Yeah. Next question. This is a, like you can say it as a PYQ, previous year question, not the previous year question. Just the what you call as the mock exam that you have, OMR exam that you had recently. Okay, what is the correct sequence from lower number to higher of the following related to sustainable development goals? Okay, they have asked questions related to the SDGs. We know that how many goals are there, but think how they ask the question. They have said that number of applications, number of goals, number of targets, number of indicators, and you want to choose the correct answer from the options where you have to arrange them in the lower number to higher number. Okay, you need to know how many numbers are there for each. So you should have a in-depth knowledge of SDG. You should have read that. Okay, that is their motive, that you should have a very in-depth knowledge for SDGs. So go with your answer. Is it number of goals? You know it is 17. So all the other things you want to know, number of targets, number of indicators, number of applications, that all. Yes, going with the answer. Any answers like that? You have 4, 3, some 3 are coming. Yeah. Basically, think of that number of goals is 17. So obviously all those targets, indicators like related with the goals, the targets will be more than the goals. Okay. So think like that. So obviously B, then C comes. Okay. Indicators, you can relate. If you don't know the numbers, obviously the goals and targets, goals will be lesser, targets will be more. Okay. Like goals and targets, every time it is like that. For MDG also it is like that. Okay. So you can relate with that. You have a 3, option 3, all of you are saying option 3. Yeah. We'll go with the option 3 only. That is the correct answer. It is B, C, D, and A. We have number of goals, number of targets, number of indicators, and then number of applications. Do you want to know the numbers? Just like publications, it will be more. More publications will be there. So goals is 70, targets is 169. So number of indicators is 247. Near to 247 indicators are there. Publications, it's more than 1,000, like near to 1,350 or like it is in the website. Okay. Number of goals is 70. Number of targets is 169. Number of indicators is 247. Number of publications is 1,351. Fine. I think you got an idea. Like this is the part, or this is the what pattern where they ask questions in PD. They ask in-depth questions. You want to have an idea of in-depth knowledge in all those things in PD. Okay, like if you have read SDGs, read more about SDGs. That is what you want to do now. Clear? Yes. We'll go with the next question. Photovoltaic cell are made up of. Like this is not a PYQ actually, but a type of question was asked in the mock test, like related with the solar cells and all. So what is photovoltaic cell made of? It is a question. So P type of semiconductor only, N type of semiconductor only, or it is a both combination of P and N, or like it's neither P or not N type. What is that? So cell, photovoltaic cell you want to know about. So semiconductors, you have P type and N type semiconductors. Okay. So that is what, like all those things come under the environment, people development, all those parts. Like, so you want to know about that thing also. So it's like a P type or N type. So basically you want to know what is photovoltaic cell, then it will be easy. Yeah. Have the options 3. Yes, 3, 4. Some of them are saying 3, 4. Yeah. Basically. Maybe 3, maybe 4. Yeah, we can go for the answer. Yeah, we'll check the option. It is combination of P and N type of semiconductor. Okay, it's answer. The 3 is the correct answer. Do you know what is a photovoltaic cell? It's commonly called a solar cell only. It's a non-mechanical device that converts sunlight directly into electricity. You know what a solar cell does? So it's also called photovoltaic. So it's a combination of both P-type and N-type semiconductors. And where it is a non-mechanical, it's not mechanical and all. Like we have a cell that directly converts sunlight into the electricity. That's what. Yeah. So we'll go with the next question. Question number 4. Ozone hole is considered harmful to us because ozone we have, it's a layer like protecting the earth. And what ozone hole is considered harmful? Why? It can increase global warming. Okay, is it? It allows UV radiations to reach earth, which may cause skin cancer. It may allow entry of toxic gases from other planets. More than one of the above. Okay, what you're going with? If you're very sure with the question, answer, don't like confuse the options that you have. Like basically what you have for a competitive exam, we used to say that read the question, frame your answer in the mind, and then go with the options. Okay, like for paper one may not be working, but for some such questions it will be useful. Like when you read the question, have the answer in the mind and then go with the options. Every time it won't be working, but yeah, the answers are coming like it's 4. You're saying it is for more than one of the above. Okay. Like you may be confused. I know you which option you are confused with. Okay, then I have the option. Okay, the answer is it allows UV radiations to reach Earth, which may cause cancer, skin cancer. That is it. It can increase global warming. No, it cannot. It does not directly impart anything to the global warming part. Okay, they're not directly. So it can increase global warming. Is ozone hole is not increasing the global warming. Ozone hole. The specific thing is ozone hole. Okay, ozone hole is considered harmful. So that question you want to answer. So it is not increasing global warming, ozone hole. What does it do is like it is how it is harmful to us is it allows the UV radiations to reach us. That is what is ozone hole is doing. Okay. So that is why I told like I know that I knew that you have a confusion with 1 and 2, and then you will go with more than one of the above. That is why they are given with the options also. Okay. That is how they will give the options also. So don't confuse with the options that you have. You should have a keyword where ozone hole is considered. Okay. Read the questions twice, thrice. I told you. Whenever you have a paper 1 questions, read it twice, thrice, then you will have the answer. You have a keyword for that. Yes, guys. No worries. It's good going only. The framework agreement of International Solar Alliance. We had a question from International Solar Alliance in the OMR exam, what we have, and we can expect a sure question from ISA, International Solar Alliance, that is in the syllabus of paper 1 PDE. Okay, so read about that. That is very important. Was open for signature of member countries in New Delhi, India, which like where it happened. This International Solar Alliance, Paris, France, Geneva in Switzerland, Marrakesh in Morocco. Okay, where it is, like, please tell the answers. It's in Paris. Yeah, some answers are coming like Paris. Geneva, yeah, some are saying Geneva. Paris again. Okay. The common or familiar name what we have is Paris, right? Paris Agreement with the COP21 and all. Yeah, fine. The answer is but Marrakesh, Morocco. Okay, you want to have a better idea of what is ISA and all, International Solar Alliance. You should have a better idea. Like I have included the question from the OMR also. Last question, then we will see what is ISA and all. Okay, we'll have a brief note of ISA there. Okay, so we'll discuss that. Going to the 6th question. So which one of the following is an extremely short-lived and unstable air or water pollutant? So like we want to know about the unstable one. Like it's easily soluble or like anything. Like it's easily vanishable. It vanishes easily. That's what. That is short-lived. So these are some pollutants or some things like in the air or water thing that you have. Smoke. It's like smoke plus fog. Like you have smoke and volatile organic compounds. It's persistent organic pollutants, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. So when you have smoke, like smoke is not extremely short-lived. It is short-lived only, but it have a duration there. And volatile, then persistent. If you have the word persistent, actually say it is persistent. It persists for a long time, right? And some of the big names that you have polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. So, like when you hear big words, go for okay. Like maybe not short-lived. Short-lived won't be having bigger names. Bigger names won't be having a short lifespan. So think like that. So with the option you are going with two, this is a previous like PYQ that we have in the OMR exam. It is volatile organic compounds what we have, volatile. So it is like these volatile organic compounds are easily evaporative. Okay. It organic chemicals that have a high vapor pressure at room temperature. It's like, it's organic compounds. It's extremely short-lived and unstable because they can easily evaporate into the air and react with other compounds. That is why these volatile organic compounds are extremely short-lived under or unstable or air water pollutant that you have. Okay, that is why. Okay, we'll go with the next question. The seventh one. The National Disaster Management Authority functions under which union ministry? Yeah. Now, like you have many disasters coming in, all those things. Like we have we had a disaster now we had a landslide in Wayanad in Kerala. We had a disaster in Karnataka too. And I think like all those, these raining is affected in all of the states in our country. I know that. So maybe a question from the National Disaster Management Authority. It can be asked, it functions under which union ministry? Like who is responsible or which minister answers the question regarding with the National Disaster Management Authority? Like a recently question hour in the Rajya Sabha is made. Like recently, that means one day before. Like I think the previous day or today, the minister of this ministry have answered the query to the chairperson or the like the in Rajya Sabha, a query in Rajya Sabha regarding with the disaster in like in the southern states, like in Kerala and Karnataka and all. And the minister have also sent an answer. So which ministry answers are coming? They are saying Anitesh, the name called PGC post. It's like Home Affairs. They are saying, is it Home Affairs or Defense? Some answers are coming for Defense. It's Ministry of Home Affairs. It is like, the speech in Rajya Sabha was made by the Minister of Home Affairs. Do you know who is the Minister of Home Affairs now? Your answers, do you know who is the Minister of Home Affairs in our country? That honorable minister answered the questions regarding with the National Disaster Management Authority and like all the like when disaster happens, and if any clarity or query related upon that, if it is asked, this minister is answerable to all those questions in the Lok Sabha or in the Rajya Sabha. Now the question was in the Rajya Sabha because this minister was from Rajya Sabha. Yeah, minister like the Home Affairs Minister is Amit Shah. Okay, the Home Affairs Minister is Amit Shah. Amit Shah answered to the query in the regarding the disaster happened in the Kerala and like answered in Rajya Sabha. Fine. Next question. Question number 8. What we have? Yeah, it's Amit Shah. Your answers are correct. Well, good. You are like I can see the answers now. Good going, guys. Your GK is good. Question number 8. Match list 1 with list 2. List 1 is type of toxicants, and list 2 is affected organ. So which organ is affected by which toxicants? By reading the name of the toxicants, like you cannot study all the toxicants which is which affects the organ. Like by reading the toxicants, some of the toxicants you can get the word. Easily you can get the word. Because when you read pulmonotoxic, like what is related with pulmono? When you hear of pulmonology or pulmonologist, what is being related? So that option is there. 4, you are saying 4. Okay. We'll check. And you can go with the nephro also. nephrology, nephrologist. It is related with what? Nephro is, yeah, good. Nephro is related with kidney. And you have two options with kidney and then go with pulmono. Pulmono is related with the lungs. So the option 4 is correct. Nephrotoxic is kidney that you have. Hematotoxic is blood that you have. Pulmonotoxic that you have lungs, and hepatotoxics that you have is liver. Okay. Yeah, hemato is dealing with the blood and all that you have. Yeah, good. So that is the answer that you have for question 8. It is maths list. Like you can expect a maths questions, maths the following question in PD. There is a sure question. Okay. So you can relate all those things and study a maths the following thing and all. You can create your own maths the following from SDGs, from MDGs, from pollutants, or from the diseases caused, or the pollutions and all. Okay. It's a assertion reason question what we have. Most cyclones cause widespread damage in coastal areas. The reason? Energy of more cyclones increases after landfall. Okay. Which is the, like it is like you have A and R, assertion and reason. And you know how to answer to an assertion and reason questions. You have come across many questions with the assertion reason part. Yes. Your answers, please. Both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation, or it is correct and it is not the correct explanation. And A is correct, but R is not correct. And A is not correct, but R is correct, which is the options that you have. 3. A is correct, but R is not correct, you are saying. Okay. 3, you are saying. Okay, we can go with options 3. Then let me check the answer. Just 3 only. Your answer is correct. Your thinking is correct. Your logic is correct. Very good, guys. That's correct. A is correct, but R is not correct. That's the answer. And another question from SDG. Which of the following are sustainable development goals? No poverty, zero hunger, employment to everyone, quality education, gender equality. Which is the thing? Okay. Sorry for the spelling of hunger, like I had a mistake there. It's HUNGER. Sorry. So no poverty, zero hunger, quality education, gender equality, employment to everyone. So which do you think that is not a sustainable development goal? It's a development sustainable one. So which do you think that is not in the part of sustainable development? You have quality education. Okay. Do you think like gender equality is not there? Do you think employment to everyone is not there? Okay. Like the first answer, I think Sunanda gave me the answer, I think. No. A, B, D, E. Okay. Some answers are coming. Yeah. All others, I think. You are going with option 3. Let me also go with the option 3. That is correct because employment to everyone is not a sustainable development goal. Okay. It's not a sustainable development goal what we have. Okay. Other things, no poverty, zero hunger, quality education, gender equality is all like what? It's a sustainable development goals. Fine. Next question. Again, international solar alliance. Yeah, this was the question from the mock, sorry, the OMR test what we have. International Solar Alliance is the alliance of countries, most of which lie partially or completely in where? So this is related with the Tropic of Cancer, all those things. So it's above Tropic of Cancer, below Tropic of Capricorn, between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, and Southern Hemisphere. You can think of like a bear, like solar alliance means the sunlight should be mostly, like it should be there. The sun, so the sunlight is evidently like falling. In which other place it's more? You know, equator is a place where it is more, the sunlight is more. In the place where the sunlight is more falling, like it is there. Sunlight falls in the equator part, and like where you can think of there, in which of the areas that you have more sunlight, or the countries. It may not be like towards the poles, South Pole, like South Pole and North Pole. So that you have like you can think of that thing. Okay, basically have, if you have an idea about the latitude, longitudes, all the Tropic of Cancer, Capricorn, and all. You're going with some of them are 3, 2. I can see fine. This Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. You can see that this is like Tropic of Cancer is comes there. Tropic of Capricorn is in the down towards the south pole. So you can like Cancer and Capricorn it is in between, like the equator is in between. So obviously the sunlight, most of the sunlight falls in that place. So ISA, those countries have the alliance with that solar alliance. Okay. So that is the correct answer. 3 was the correct answer. Next question. Sorry, you have a ISA explanation. I told you, I promised you a brief explanation. It's an intergovernmental organization of 121 countries that lie between the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. Clear. The ISA was formed in 2015 with the goal of promoting the use of solar energy in these countries. That's it. Okay. That means you have net zero emissions, less carbon dioxide and all. That's what. We have question number 12. HCFC 141b is one of the most powerful ozone depleting chemicals after chlorofluorocarbons. What is the full form of HCFC? Okay, you know chlorofluorocarbons is depleting ozone layer. Like these chlorofluorocarbons are found in those like refrigerators, those air conditioners and all. You know that cooling, that coolant or the cooling effect things called cooling appliances that we have. So chlorofluorocarbons are emitted from them. So they are depleting our ozone and making hole. And we just had a question with ozone hole. It affects how it affects the or how it is harmful for us. It enters like through that the UV radiations are entering to the earth. So what is the full form? Hydrochlorofluorocarbene, hydrocyanofluorocarbon, heptachlorofluorocarbon, or hydrochlorofluorocarbon. Like you can go with the most related one, your most familiar one. The options that you have is 4. Yeah, you have is 4. You can go with option 4. That is hydrochlorofluorocarbon. That's correct. Okay. The next one, what we have? 13. Millennium Development Goals had a total of 31 targets to be achieved by 2015. There are 8 goals in MDGs and 17 in SDGs. So, suddenly when you see the question, statement 2, it is correct. Because if you don't know the goals in MDGs, definitely you know the goals in SDGs, that is 17. We have discussed that. Clear. So, there are 8 goals in MDGs and 17 in SDGs. So, that is correct. Statement 2 will be correct. And Millennium Development Goals have had a total of 31 targets. Achieved by 2015 is correct. Okay. That is targets to be achieved by 2015 is correct only. But we need to know whether it is 31 targets or anything other else. We have 8 goals in MDGs that we know. So what is the number of targets we have for MDGs? That is the thing. So what is your option, guys? What do you go with? Is it 2? Statement 1 is false. Okay. What do you think the number of total target is for Millennium Development Goals? What do you think the target is? Do you think it is? It's statement 1 is false and 2 is true, and some are saying it is statement 1 and 2 are true. Okay, we can say that this 1 is false because it does not have 31 targets. It's near to 18 to 21 targets they had for Millennium Development Goals. 21 targets, and it should be achieved by 2015. Okay, and the second statement is correct. The next question. Karnataka state falls in the seismic zone. That means the like the prone to earthquake, the earthquake prone areas. Like it is classified into 4 zones, like 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, 1 we does not have. We can say 1. Like 1 is like actually not prone areas. Nothing is there in India. We have. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in the Karnataka state falls into which of the seismic zones? So we should have an idea of the seismic zones of India. Towards the north, what we have some very earthquake prone areas. What we have north to the Jammu Kashmir, all those Himalayan areas, and towards the south, in some of the places, what we have 3 and 4. So you will go with option number 2, 2 and 3. Okay, I will also go with option number 2 and 3. You can have a quick look. You can see that I think zone 2 is least active. Zone 3 is a moderate one. Zone 4 is high. Zone 5 is the highest one. So you can see some of the highest earthquake prone areas, like towards the west, you have Gujarat, like the parts of Gujarat and all the northeastern states, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura and all. And Bihar, some of the parts of Bihar, and also Himachal, Jammu, Kashmir, Uttarakhand, and all they have zone 5. And they are also classified to zone 4 and 5, somewhat zone 4 and 5. You can like from the picture that is clear that all like some of the north above the Haryana, it's all 4 and 5. Like below that you have is zone 2 for Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and all. Like some of the places have zone 3 and all. So then it comes to zone 3, 2, 3, 2, 3 and all. Okay, like somewhat near to Maharashtra, what we have for zone 4. So zone 5, if it is there, it will be towards the north and northeastern states. Go with that. Okay, like just have an idea. You have a glance. Don't study for every state. That won't be easy, but just have this picture on your mind. So all those central parts of the country, and towards the south and central parts, you have zone 2, 3 and all. 4 is 4 and 5 towards the north that you have. Northeast and above Haryana, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, some of the Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and all. Okay, that is how you learn. That is how you relate and learn. Okay, that's it. So thank you guys. That was for today. I think you enjoyed this session and like I think it benefited you. You should like have a better idea for what is like people development environment. Thank you all. Good night. Study well.